Hey everybody, Rob Sower here with Sower Real Estate at Keller Realty in Boise, and I'm standing in my kitchen. As many of you know, we've been doing a bit of a remodel, and this is what I'll kind of show you around. This is what this is what my house looks like right now. Part of it. Let's see back over here. Look at that, great place to cook. Anyway, so. We're about a week late on the email newsletter coming out, and part of that was, as some of you know, I've reached out, I've been asking people about our email newsletter, what they want to see, what they don't want to see, and that's been pretty interesting. So we're kind of going through some changes. Would love to hear your guys' feedback if you want to shoot me an email, especially if there's certain topics you want to hear about, maybe questions in real estate. Kind of keep it really focused on that so that we can help you with what's on your mind. So without getting into too many sidetrack things, I wanted to kind of touch on a couple of things on our market dynamics. You guys see this come out in the link below, or the content below, and sometimes I wonder if people look at that and it makes sense to them, or if we're touching on some things that are important to them. For me, I want to hit on a couple of things that I see as trends that are happening in the market and just what's important. So first things I look at are, obviously we have our market trends here that show everything over the last 12 months and what is active in the red line. The black bar is everything that's sold that month, that actually closes, and the gray line is everything that goes under contract or sale pending. And this is a common misconception for a lot of people, is they say, well, this time of year it's a bad time to sell, and that's really not the case, because if you notice the absorption rate, where the red line kind of stays tight with the gray and the black lines, there's really not a whole lot of difference. You'll see fewer homes on the market in the winter months, and then you'll also see fewer buyers too. But the delta between the two stays pretty consistent. One of the things I wanted to point out, though, is in this chart here, we start talking about the inventory levels, and right now we're at an aggregate of 1.3, so it's definitely going up. However, it's still a really strong seller's market, and hopefully it's getting a little bit more to a balanced market. But the thing I want to point out, you'll see a break right here at this price point, which is the 600 to 800. Now, granted, most of us are not in that price point, but what it does is it signals kind of a canary in the coal mine of an easing of the market potentially, because right now we're jumping from the 500 to 600,000 price point. Our inventory is only 1.8 months, which is really low at that price point. And yet, when we make that jump, it goes to the next price level, to 6 to 799, the 6 to 800. It goes to 3.4. It practically doubles, and then it goes up to 4.4, and then 8.5. So, just kind of something to watch there. I could get into a bunch more details, but I just kind of wanted to touch on a few things. I think we're going to see the market balance a little bit, because it just can't keep going up like this, even with people moving in. Until we see incomes go up, then I just think it's going to soften a bit. So, okay, I think that's it for now. Shoot me an email if you have any questions about buying or selling or investing in real estate. That would be great. But also, if you have questions about what you'd like to see in the emails, things to focus on in the market dynamics and that sort of thing. All right, thanks. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys later. Bye.